week 2, day 3. So let's come on and get on the mat. Okay, we are going to start off in a comfortable seated. Oh, let me get the microphone on just in case you guys cannot hear me. Yeah. Well, let's come into a comfortable seated position on the mat. We're going to take a couple moments to bring ourselves into the body with the breath. We're going to take some deep inhales through the nostril and exhaling out the mouth. When you're ready, inhale and exhale. Again, another deep inhale and exhale. Allow yourself to release any holding you feel in the body, releasing the tightness in your hips and back. Inhale and exhale. Let's take a moment and allow our mind to clear. At any present thoughts, just observe them. And again, if you want to take a moment to set an intention, feel free to set an intention that you wish to get from this practice or what you wish to start the day with. And we're going to open our eyes and gently turn our head towards the right shoulder and gently begin to roll our neck around. Inhaling and exhaling with each roll. Breathing. And then let's go the opposite way, rolling your neck around. Blissful rising. Let go any tension you feel. Let's bring our head back to center and gently begin to roll the shoulders back. Then we'll roll the shoulders forward. And we'll release the rolling. We're going to take this left hand and bring it towards the mat. Then we're going to take this right hand up and across and just stretch open towards that left side, reaching towards the left side, giving our right side body a stretch. Anchoring this left hand to support us onto the mat. Then we'll exhale, releasing that right hand down to the mat. Then we'll inhale, reach up with that left arm. Again, we'll exhale, releasing that left hand down flat to the mat. Then inhale again on that right side. And you can gaze forward or gaze towards that right side, maybe looking towards the underarms, wherever you're at. Exhale, releasing that right hand. And inhale the left side for the last time. Then exhale, releasing that left hand. Now we're going to extend our feet forward. We're going to spread our feet wide. We're going to go into a wide leg forward fold, wide leg fold. We're going to take our hand and extend them up into the air. And then hands from the hip, folding towards that right foot or shin or toe, wherever you're at. Just giving ourselves a stretch on that right side. And exhale, walk our hands back so we're at center. Then we're going to inhale, reach our hands up again. Exhale, fold towards that left foot, shin, ankle, wherever you're at. Just allow yourself to fold on that left side. Then we're going to slowly walk our hands back again. Then we're going to raise our hands up again. And this time we're going to fold straight forward, diving down towards the middle. You don't have to allow your back to completely flat. Just allow yourself to rest here, folding forward, releasing the hands to the mat or floor. Just breathing. And we're going to slowly walk our hands back. Then we're going to come onto all four into a tabletop position. Hands stacked under the shoulders, knees about hip distance apart. We're going to go into some cat-cow poses. So we're going to inhale, create a dip in our back, lifting the head up. Then we're going to exhale, pressing the mat away, creating an arch in our spine, navel towards the spine. And begin to inhale up. Exhale, push away. Again, another inhale up. Exhale, push away. And feel free to go at your own pace here. We're just bringing some movement to the spine, waking up the spine. Okay, last one. We're going to come back into that tabletop position. Here, we're going to keep this right hand. We're going to keep this right hand planted and extend this left hand. Hold on, sorry. Come on. Caesars want to be in the center of attention. Sorry, guys. They take this left hand up and thread it through that right arm, releasing that left shoulder to the mat, keeping the hips into the air. And if you want to bring this right hand behind you for a deeper stretch open, just breathe here. Then we'll bring that right hand back planted to the mat, press into the mat, and rise up. Then we'll get that opposite side, extend that right hand up into the air, thread it through the loop of that left arm, and drop down onto that right shoulder. And again, if you want to bring that left arm around to wrap around the back for a deeper stretch, feel free. And when you're ready, we're going to plant that left hand back down, pressing ourselves up. And now we're going to go into a puppy pose. And this one is similar to a child's pose, but instead we're going to keep our hips lifted up into the air. And we're only going to try to allow our head and heart to melt into the mat. So we want to extend our arms out and bring the chest down, keeping the hips lifted, surrendering the chest to the mat, surrendering the head to the mat. This is a deep stretch in the upper back. You can try to walk yourself closer to your hips, but just allow the heart to melt onto the mat. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Then we're going to inhale, pressing into the palms. We're going to release the hips towards the mat into a cobra pose, extending the legs straight, giving a deep stretch in the upper back, lifting the chest, shoulders back. Then we're going to slowly release ourselves into the front of our body, onto our forearms, into a Sphinx pose. Breathing here. Then we're going to release our front of our body completely to the mat, releasing our head to the mat. And we're going to take our hands and see if we can grab a hold of our feet. Grab a hold of that right foot for that left and that left foot. Just giving our hamstrings a deep stretch. And if you can't reach it, just reach your hands back there, or you could use a strap or a shirt or something to give you reach. And when you're ready, we'll release that. Then breathe. We're going to do that again. We're going to reach back and see if we can grab a hold of our feet and breathe. And if this is enough, stay here and breathe. But if you want to take it deeper, see if you could lift your chest, your upper shoulders and heart up off the mat. Give yourself a deep stretch in this bow pose. Exhale, release. Send up front of the body onto the mat. Then we're going to gently press our hands into the mat and slowly press ourselves up. Spread our knees wide, feet together to touch, and then we're going to go into that child's pose, extending our butt back towards the back of the body, towards the feet, and extending our hands straight out, breathing. Then we'll inhale up again and come into a seated position. We're going to bring our feet and plant them both into the mat, knees bent. We're going to go into some boat poses. So here at level 1, you can take your hands and slip it into the fold of your thigh and just lift the chest up and breathe. Then we're going to inhale, lift the feet off the mat and extend them up parallel to the mat. You can keep your hands under your thigh to support you. We want to keep the back lifted. And if you want to take it deeper, you can release your hands to the side, parallel to the legs. And when you're ready, we'll release that. Straighten our legs out, shake them out a little bit. Breathe. We'll do that again. We're going to bring both feet, plant them into the mat. First, take our hands and put them into the fold of the thigh and just lift the chest and breathe here. Opening the lungs. Then we're going to inhale, lift up, bringing the feet up into the air. And again, if you want to bring your hands to the side, or if you want to take it deeper and extend your legs straight out. And when you're ready, we'll release that. Straighten the legs out. Shaking it out a little bit. Then we're going to come and bring ourselves down to the mat, releasing it back onto the mat. And we're going to keep our feet planted onto the mat. Bring our hands down to the side. Here we're going to do some bridge poses. We're going to allow our feet and our upper back to hold us up. We're going to gently lift up the hips and pelvis off the mat. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, lift up. breathing. And then when you're ready, we're going to exhale and release our butt back to the mat and gently bring our feet together to touch and allow the knees to flap open wide. If you want to shake your knees a little bit, that's fine. Just breathe here. Then we'll close our knees and we're going to do that again. We're going to plant our hands to the mat. And when you're ready, we're going to inhale, lift up, lifting the pelvis off the mat, squeeze it into that upper shoulders and back, lifting. Then exhale, release ourselves back down. And again, bringing our feet together to touch, allowing the knees to fold open wide and breathe. We're going to close our legs. This time we're going to see if we can take this pose a little deeper. We're going to see if we can grab a hold of our feet. So you want to scoot the butt close to the feet as possible and see if you can grab a hold of your feet. And we're going to do that same pose and we're going to lift up. But this time, since we're so close and bound, we can be able to lift a little bit higher. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale, lift up. And exhale, slowly release ourselves back down and bringing our feet together to touch, knees spread wide. Then we're going to close our knees. Bring our knees to the chest, hugging the knees to the chest. And we're going to extend our legs straight into the air. And we're going to keep that right leg into the air and slowly drop that left leg down towards the mat, keeping the right leg extended. It don't have to go completely to the mat. Just hover over it a little bit and then bring that leg back up. And do the opposite side. Keep that left leg straight and releasing that right leg down towards the mat and bringing it back up. Just keep alternating. And feel free to go at your own pace. And let's just bring both feet up, pointing them towards the ceiling. We're going to hug them into your chest, bending the knees. Then we're going to release the legs down straight. We're going to come over to our side on that right side. We're going to bend this left knee. Wait. Yeah, we're going to bend this left knee and extend this right arm up and across to twist open. Then we're going to bring that arm back across and turn on that opposite side. Keeping that left leg straight, bend that right leg, and then twist open again. And we're going to bring that arm back across, coming back onto our back, and slowly pressing ourselves up into a comfortable seated position. Here we'll take ourselves a moment to ground ourselves back, allow ourselves to receive the energy that we put in our body through our practice. Taking some deep inhales and exhales. You can bring back that intention you set at the beginning of the practice. Notice some more relaxation you feel in your body from the practice. And I'll take a moment and bow to you. Thank you for showing up for yourself for this practice. I hope you have a beautiful Wednesday. Until next time, peace, love, and wellness. See you tomorrow.